This is a disaster. This is a disaster.
Things being thrown, including fists and punches and beverages and garbage. And unfortunate scenes in Charlotte.
Well, first to 5 tonight, a massive brawl at the bank. Fists fly and players and fans storm the stands. See right here at Bank of America Stadium after the Copa America match.
We had to get on top of the stands ASAP to rescue our loved ones with newborn babies. Not a single police officer showed up for half an hour.
Families were pleading for peace as security tried to contain the chaos, but struggled as fans fought back, throwing punches and even objects. Good evening and thanks for joining us. I'm Morgan Francis.
And good evening to you. I'm Alicia Barnes with a horrific scene, thrusting Charlotte now into the international spotlight.
But the questions now are being put on Copa America's governing body over what happened. Was there enough security to prevent this from happening? And does this cast a shadow on the city? Queen City News has teams spread across the Queen City trying to answer those questions.
And we start now with Queen City News anchor Derek Dellinger. So Derek, what have you been able to find out?
Well, we've been asking questions all day. We had a chance to talk with some of the attendees, including one who says his brother was punched in the face. They say it was a great game that was marred by what happened afterwards. And now there are questions. What's next? From Jorge Gonzalez's vantage point, Wednesday night was a good night. A soccer fan, enthusiast, and himself involved in soccer media.
That atmosphere that was created last night for a semifinal of a Copa America, I haven't seen anything like that in this city.
But his video from Wednesday night, along with several other videos and pictures of the melee after the game, are what seem to be grabbing attention. Uruguay's players going into the stands, the Copa turning into chaos as players, in some cases, were fighting fans. And other fans were fighting fans too.
Looked at my brother, threw an ugly punch.
Izzy Espinal is the brother of one assault victim who filed a report with CMPD.
You can tell they're intoxicated when they get that mad. So it just comes from everything that built up for that game and the stakes of the game, I guess.
Whatever did happen has led to questions surrounding the security of the game. CMPD says they would not be commenting on what happened at the Uruguay versus Colombia game at Bank of America Stadium, and Tepper Sports also had no comment. But Uruguay's players say they were not happy about what happened, saying they went into the stands after Colombia fans started going after players' families.
I hope that those who are organizing this are a little more careful with the families, with the people around in the stadiums. It's a disaster because all the matches are the same. Families are suffering because of some who drink 1 or 2 shots of alcohol, that don't know how to drink, who behave like children, and are not decent. I hope they are careful in the next matches because I don't want this to happen again. This is a disaster.
To that end, some of those questions are now being directed to CONMEBOL, Copa America's governing body. Questions about safety and security.
Honestly, I have to go back to the CONMEBOL side, you know, because it feels like it's been disorganized in a lot of ways from their end, right? Like, you can't absolutely put players' families in a position like that.
CONMEBOL released a statement after the fighting, say they strongly condemned any act of violence that affects football. But there are questions and concerns which those we spoke with hope are addressed by the next game on Saturday.
It's tough to also blame the players when you have no idea what's going on and then you see your family in danger. You're just going to go into fight or flight mode.
Now, we have reached out to CONMEBOL for any additional comment on this. They say they have launched an investigation into what happened, but we did send them an additional email with questions about security and also if any disciplinary action might be coming to anyone that's involved. We've so far not heard back. We will let you know when we do. Live in Uptown, Derek Dellinger, Queen City News.